Well, namaste and good morning. It's early here. It's 4 in the morning. I'm up because we had a errant fire alarm that went off. But be that as it may, I'm just here and I wanted to answer this Nithya Satyananda directly. He just put on my thing. I'll read the direct quote and what I had to say to him. Dear Guru Swami-G, you have to be in the presence of the great soul like Paramahamsa Nithyananda to appreciate it. So I do not blame you for the ignorance you express in your videos. We are all humans and make mistakes. The best thing for your karma would be to just remove all these videos that spoil your channel. You see, all the great avatars had their hard times during the time they lived. The same like Christ, Muhammad, Buddha, Swami is having some cosmic alignment difficulties. Well, I'm his cosmic alignment difficulty, okay? Because where he speaks about, I am. He may talk about realization, but everything here has deconstructed into it. So he may be able to pull the wool over your eyes, but to one that's the actual living experience of it, it's a vast difference from what he's talking about. And so I have to say to you, and exactly what I said on the channel, that I have been in his presence, okay? I don't need to be in his presence again. I have been there. I have gone there to warn him about things he is doing. And he lied to me straight-faced at that time. Okay? You want to know the truth? I'm going to tell you the truth. You're not going to like the truth. He lied to me straight-faced and tried to sweep things under the carpet. Okay? So, no, I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. I will continue to put out the truth. Because when you reach realization and everything deconstructs, and you see somebody like him that is leading these people down a road, giving misinformation. On one thing, some of his satsangs sound nice at the beginning, but he goes so skewed and so far off in his talks that it's not even laughable. It's sickening because it is not going to benefit you, okay? And I'm going to tell you directly, and I am going to tell him directly. He should be shaking in his boots, because to take on the mantle and say and self-proclaim that he's a guru, and so before you come back at me, I'm not a self-proclaimed guru. I had a guru, and he had to sit there, and he saw where I was at, that it was realization, and at that point, then he gave me the instruction to go out and be a guru. So don't even start with that. Don't even go there, okay? I wasn't told in a dream. I wasn't told in a dream a magical name like Nithyananda was. I don't play those games, okay? So I'm going to continue to be honest and straightforward. I went lifetimes and lifetimes to get to where I am. Had a Kundalini awakening at a young age in this lifetime and completed it at the age of 49, okay? I can tell you where I was and what I was doing in my life, and it'll match up. Whereas he's spinning tale after tale after tale, and nothing matches up. Why? Because he's a liar. He's not having cosmic alignment difficulties. What the frick do you mean by cosmic alignment difficulties? What kind of nonsense is this? Is this the thing he's spinning now? I'm having cosmic alignment difficulties? There's no such thing as a cosmic alignment difficulties. He's a liar. And hence the karma from the acts that he is doing is coming back to haunt him. And he may lie to himself, he may lie to you, and you may believe it, but he's not pulling any wool over the eyes here. Okay? And so what's with the thing now? He's off to Kailash, and his lawyer, I heard this morning, is trying to petition the high courts to make the test go away that he's fleeing from at the moment. Why? He's an avatar. Surely he can pass the test. What does he have to fear? Because he's going to be found out he's a liar. Okay? So what? Is he having cosmic alignment difficulties in the test? How are you going to, blow that one off? How are you going to, make that one go away? How are you going to spin doctor that one? I'd like to know. So no, as a guru, part of my job, again, from the video that I don't even know if you really watched it. I think that a lot of his spin doctor people don't actually watch it. But, as a guru, it's part of my job to bring light to darkness, and I will continue to speak out. I will continue to speak up. And hopefully, some of the ones that are there will leave before they get pulled in and sucked in. Because what happens when you're with somebody like Nithyananda and he gets found out finally to be a liar, to be a scam artist, to not be what he's presenting himself to be, then a lot of people lose faith in their spiritual path. This is the destruction that he does. For those that he lied to and said, oh, I'm going to take you to enlightenment by having sex with me. Maybe you're not one of those people and you want to be in denial about it. These are not the actions of a guru. A guru would never say that. A guru would not do that. They would not say that. They would not write up tantric, these miserable things that he had people sign, and then lie through his teeth about everything. That's adharma. That's an adharmic action. He's not being honest anywhere. And you cannot be in realization and be an absolute liar. Absolutely not. So think about what you're following. All you have to do is look at the fact he's got a million stories to dance around everything. That's a liar. Again, truth has one thing. And it doesn't vary. Truth does not vary, but lies are many. Okay? Go back. Look at what he said in connection with it. Oh, video was morphed. Oh, I recognize her in there, but I don't recognize the guy. He gets in jail and says, oh yeah, I had sex with 16 women, so what? Then the next 10, oh, I never had sex with anyone. I'm built like a 5-year-old. It's impossible. Oh, I'm so beyond it. Oh, I had a magical revelation. Come on. Really? These are not the actions. These are not the words of a Paramahansa. How dare you put Paramahansa on my site with this ignorant man? Really? Really? Okay, he can read books. He's intelligent in that way. He's read a lot of Osho and respins it to make it his own. Again, unclutched. He got from U.G. Krishnamurti. Everything he talks about he's gotten from elsewhere. He's a parrot. And he doesn't even parrot it well. I've heard him make statements about realization, about moksha. Have nothing to do with moksha. They're very ego-affirming statements. Okay, so even this he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand what is real moksha, what is real liberation, what is the state that one has to be in. That what is it that remains and what goes. 100% he doesn't understand it. Okay? So I have to be in his presence. Again, I've been in his presence. He's a liar. He lied. I'm going to say this once more, point blank. He lied in my face, tried to sweep things under the carpet, said one thing in the presence of the people that were there, and then when he shooed them out of the room, he said another thing. He's a liar, okay? So that's it. You want to know that I need to be in his presence? I've been there. Physically, I have met with him. He's not what he's proclaiming to be. Okay? So, no, I don't need to be in his presence. And again, when you reach that level of attainment, when you reach realization, lies are easily uncovered. Easily uncovered. When you are the living expression of realization, of moksha, of nirvikalpa sahaj samadhi, where the mind has stilled, it has stopped, then you're not taken in by these fakes. You're not. It's the same thing. If you have ice cream and somebody is sitting there having pudding and trying to tell you it's ice cream, you'll know the difference. If you've never had ice cream, you might be taken in for a time. You know? Then okay. So I forgive you for your ignorance, but you are in ignorance. I would change my name if I were you, Nithya Satyananda. Because really, you're being taken for a ride. The bliss of that is. Your name is the bliss of that is. But you're not in bliss. And you won't be in bliss. He has no bliss to give of any depth. He's playing a game. He's playing dress up, for God's sakes. A genuine spiritual path is difficult. It is difficult. It's not playing dress up and prancing around. It's not. It's not sitting on golden thrones. It's not. Okay? In my journey, it was a lot of years of torturous stuff that one goes through in a Kundalini awakening, a genuine Kundalini awakening. One goes through hell first. There's a lot of phenomena. City powers come up that one has to turn their back on. There's a lot of stuff, all the fears that one manifests and generates have to come up and one has to pass beyond it. There's a lot of things that you don't know, and which I'm going to be very absolutely clear and point blank with people about. Just as you don't like me, okay? His followers are not going to like me. I get a lot of grief. I've gotten a lot of grief. because I'm one of the first ones that ever stepped up and put on an online ashram. I'm one of the first ones that were up there putting out videos. I'm one of the first ones that's done that. And I took a lot of grief for that. Was really persecuted and really put through the ringer by people saying you can't be a genuine guru and be on YouTube. You can't be a genuine guru and do any of these things. Okay, I put up with it for 13 years. Okay, I'm still here. I'm not going away. I use these ways and means to connect with people all over the world because they cannot be in my presence. Okay? So I'm going to continue to give what I can give. I will continue to sound the alarm. I will continue to speak out. I will continue to speak up. And I'm not going to go away. Okay? So this is your answer. Okay? You can either tune into my channel and hear what I have to say or not. I don't care. It's up to you. Up to you. But I'm telling you, he's not what he's presenting himself to be. He is not an avatar. He is not a Paramahamsa. He's not even a decent low-level guru. He's not even a decent parrot, for God's sakes. Not even that. He's not even parroting the scriptures right. He's putting some spin on it that appeals to egos. Okay? And that in itself is heinous. That in itself is heinous. Okay? So, I've thought about going in and addressing a number of his satsangs, but he's so smarmy I cannot even get into a couple minutes of what he's talking about on his satsangs because it's crap. Again, some things sound good on the surface, and if you don't know the difference, you'll be taken in by it. But for somebody that has gone beyond all that crap and this new age spin and hype and nonsense that he wants to try to bring in, and this is why some of the people from the mutts, the other mutts, are so upset. He doesn't have the wisdom. He does not have the wisdom. And I will tell you yet again, for him to go in and have his devotees take down the pictures of the mutt heads that were there before, disgraceful. Disgraceful. To not honor what's been there before, disgraceful. So you need to think long and hard about where you're at and what you're involved in. Okay? So I'm happy to make this video and bring yet again clarification and say again for the third, fourth time, I have been in his presence. And he's not what he's claiming to be. And you're right. Gurus, if they're of any worth, will not be appreciated in their lifetime. Some of us will be hated. Why? Because we're willing to stand up for the truth. We're not going to back down. It will be point blank put in your face. Because it's grace, compassion to do this. I'm willing to stand up and take the heat for it. You can come to my channel, you can say whatever you want to say. And I'm not going to back down. Not now, not ever. Because I want to see people come out of the hell realms they're in. I want to see them go forward to liberation. Because that's the birthright. That's the birthright. But ones like Nithyananda are putting you in another jail. You just don't know it. And for any genuine guru to sit back and watch that, it's a horrible, horrible, horrible thing to see. It wrenches the heart. But people want to be conned by their foolishness. Okay? You want to be taken in by a show. Okay? You like the show. You're not going to see me sitting on a throne making a show. I don't need to be on a stage to make a video. You see me in my home. You see me out giving satsang at one of my devotees' homes. Okay? Satsang happens wherever I'm at. Somebody comes, we go out for coffee, go out for tea, satsang can take place. I don't need a stage. I don't need a throne. I don't need to be promoted to do it. Okay? Don't. People ask questions, they get answers. That's it. That's it. So, I hope you're having a good day. But really, it's really not good karma for you to go to genuine gurus and talk about fake gurus and try to tell me that I need to clean up my act and tell me what I need to do. That's a very foolish thing for you to be doing. It's a very foolish thing. For somebody that's blind to go to a genuine guru and tell them you need to do this and you need to do that. And the best thing for my karma is to remove the videos. No, the best thing for my karma is to remain firm. The best thing for my karma is to not back down from lies and fakes and frauds. And I absolutely will not. I will not ever back down from them. I will continue to speak out against it where I find it, because that's part of my job. That's part of what you take on when you take on the mantle of guru. It means weighty one. Okay? It doesn't mean airy-fairy flying around playing games. Weighty with truth, weighty. Okay? So, no, I'm not taking my videos down. And again, my suggestion to you is keep your eyes and ears open. And when you see him dancing around stuff, smearing other people, you know, that he has abused and then wants to smear them, these are not the actions of a guru. Not the actions. Namaste.